Welcome to Becky's Stampin' Daily. Today we're going to make this Christmas card that is made from the paper Peaceful Prints that's free in celebration through the end of this month. So if you like this paper, and it is gorgeous, get your orders in before the end of the month. This is a different fold. I haven't made this before. It's different. And the deer, even if you punch the deer out, it has white around the edges. And if you're going to fussy cut the deer, it's a lot easier to do this the way I did it. I took the deer and I took my smoky slate marker and I just went around the deer with the marker right along the edge. Because I cut one out trying to leave the white like the punch, and I cut one out trying to leave no white, and he looks kind of sickly. So I had to come up with something. And this is what I did, and this is really nice when you have to cut it out because it gives you a border to follow instead of butchering his legs and stuff. So this is what I did. This is how I ended up with this deer here. And the good thing is, if you leave some white showing, like there's a little piece right there, you can go back and touch it up. So that's just a little hint if you don't have the punch. And even if you do have the punch, if you want to have two deer facing each other, the punch only cuts the deer out in one direction. So you could cut out two and have them facing each other. So that's how I did this little deer. What we're using today is Smoky Slate 5.5 by 8.5, Smoky Slate 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, Smoky Slate 1 by 3, Basic White 2.5 by 2.5. You're going to need two pieces of the DSP cut 1 7/8 by 5 1/4, and you're going to need another piece cut 1 by 3. There's, the directions said to score this at 2 1/8 by 6 3/8, but I didn't feel like opening my trimmer up, so I scored it at 2 3/8. 2 1/8, I'm sorry. Then I just turned it around and scored it at 2 1/8 again. You can do it whichever way that you prefer. That is totally up to you. And then we're going to put our paper on here. Both sides of this paper, I used this on the front and this on the side. This paper, I just love this paper. I hope y'all are working on your Christmas cards because it is going to be here before we know it. I just started on mine last week. And I don't know if you got the notice that one of the Christmas kits is available to order now. It's the cute one in the mini catalog with the little elf on the tree, elf on the ladder trimming the tree, and the elf with the sleigh. It is so cute. It's $19. Gives you everything you need for 8 cards. And it is while supplies last, so I don't know how fast it's going to sell, but I would think it's cute as it is, that it won't be around long. to center this in here. Hopefully I can center it because I got mine crooked on my card. Perfect. The deer goes on with dimensionals. I'm using Real Red ink, and I'm also using this stamp set. I know it's retired from last year, but I just love the Season's Greetings under the deer. If you don't have this, you can use any Christmas greeting that you have that will fit in this white piece of paper. So let me do that first. I should have stamped it before in case I mess it up. I was going to put Merry Christmas, and I just really like the Season's Greetings, and I messed it up a little, but that'll be fine. So we're going to put this on with some dimensionals. I need to start doing these videos at night because my fingers just don't want to work in the morning. And I just did that and left his legs. I didn't put any on his legs. Or her legs. We'll never know. Well, I guess it's a her because she doesn't have antlers. Now the punch has antlers. You can take the punch, even if you don't have that stamp set, you can buy the punch and cut the deer out with any DSP, with the bedazzling paper, and make a lot of cute deers, different variety of deers. Okay, we're also using the Holiday Rhinestone Basic Jewels, and of course I'm using the red. I think I use this size here. No, I use the big ones. Okay, now the last thing we have to do is hook up our little flap. You're going to, you can use this side if you want, but I flipped it over because I like the way it coordinated with the other one. Put this on here. Okay, then what you're going to do is you're going to take the right side and you're going to put your adhesive here in the center. And then you're going to lay this flush with the edge. There you go. Looks good. Then you're going to put this on. Now when you put this on, you're going to add 2 dimensionals, and I would use the large ones. I thought I had them out. You're going to put 2 dimensionals on this side, one at the top and one at the bottom, no more, because this slides in between there. That's all you need. Make sure I put it on the right side. So then you're going to put it in the center. Try to put this in the center of this. Look how cute that is. You just open it up, close it back. The thing that, this is a very, very quick card. I love it. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to put this card on my blog with all the supplies and dimensions. And I appreciate you joining me today. Thank you.